Please be seated. Please, the ceremony is in session. Let's maintain order. Graduates, please make way to your respective faculties and schools. Graduates, make way to your respective faculties and schools. Graduates, please make way to your respective faculties and schools. This is an academic event. The ceremony is in session. Let's maintain law and order. Please, graduates, be in a hurry to your respective faculties and schools. The program is in session. Council will soon process. Please, make way to your respective faculties and schools. Please, His Excellency would soon be here with us. We want there to be law and order here.
Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2. High, mid, low.
Please, those of you arriving, be in a hurry to your respective faculties and schools. The president will be here with us soon. Graduates, please make way to your respective faculties and schools. Please, let's get seated. All graduates, please get seated. Please, let's all be upstanding. Graduates, please be upstanding for council procession. Please be seated. Please remain standing for the UDS anthem. Remain standing for the UDS anthem.
The pride. Practicalizing education for life. Uniting the people in development. Providing the best of education. development.
Gift of UDS. We are thankful that over the past over 25 years, of our president and his entourage, His Excellency, our President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We are thankful for this day, and we commit into your hands this ceremony. We ask that, Father, your Spirit will be with us here, that everything we do and say here will bring praise and glory to your name and will advance the cause of this our nation. We pray for the graduates, that, Father, you will go ahead of them and create a great future for them, even as you create for our dear nation. We give you all the praise and all the glory. We thank you for the life of our council and the life of our Vice Chancellor and the management of this university. We give you all the praise that your love and your mercy never fails us. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful, we place all of our trust and reliance in you, and you are the Lord of the noble throne. We believe that there is no power and no strength except in Allah, the mighty, most powerful, the greatest of all. Alimul Ghaib wa Shahadatul Kabirul Muta'al. All knower of the seen and the unseen, the most great, the most high. Oh Allah, we pray to you at this hour, asking for your blessing and help as we are gathered today in this university. Oh Allah, we thank you for these graduating students. We pray for clear direction for them as they enter the next phase of their lives. Thank you, Allah, for this university and for the hard-working faculty and staff. We pray for the university management, the university council, the ministers of state, and the president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We are asking that Allah should graciously grant them continuous wisdom to govern, confidence in what is good, personal peace in their lives. Ya Allah, we pray for the agenda set for today's occasion. Oh Allah, we know that you are in perfect control. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا يا مولانا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. It is in your most blessed name we pray. Amen.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the chairman of the Governing Council of the University for Development Studies to constitute this assembly into a congregation and to deliver his welcome address. Your Excellency, President of the Republic, members of council, members of the academic board, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I hereby constitute this assembly as a congregation of the University for Development Studies for the purpose of conferring degrees and diplomas. His Excellency, the President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic, my Lord spiritual, revered traditional rulers, political leaders, Vice Chancellor, Convocation, staff, students, and alumni of UDS, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, and I wish on behalf of the Governing Council of the University to welcome you to today's function. We are very grateful that you have all been able to make it within the short period we have had to reschedule this function. This may have caused you some inconveniences, but we believe that it is sufficiently compensated for by the fact that all of us from the 4 different campuses can join as a family in the climax of the celebration of our 25th year anniversary. Under the distinguished patronage of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic. We are particularly excited to welcome the President of the Republic, who has graciously agreed to join us today in spite of his numerous demands on his time. Sir, you are warmly welcome. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, as today marks the 25th year milestone, it is only appropriate to acknowledge those who conceived the idea and supported the development of this university. Whatsoever we have achieved will not have been possible without the selfless sacrifice of many individuals, both big and small. We must give a pride of place to former President Jerry John Rawlings, whose foresight and determination resulted in the birth of this institution. Not only that, he donated a hunger prize of $5,000, which he had won towards the building of this university. We are also grateful to former President John Ajekun Kufuor for his massive support for the growth of the Tamale and Wa campuses. Equally, both former Presidents John Evans Atta Mills and John Dramani Mahama also played significant roles in the development of the infrastructure. The current government also continues to support us in diverse ways. We are grateful, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, however, like Oliver Twist, we want more. The university would not have come into existence but for the generous donation of lands for its development by traditional and religious leaders. We are grateful to them. We also recognize the roles played by all former and present governing councils, management, convocation, staff, alumni, and students. I use this special occasion of the celebration of the 25th anniversary to express our heartfelt gratitude to all mentioned above. The catalog of those who contribute towards the strength of the university is by no means exhausted. Accordingly, I wish to extend our appreciation to all those unmentioned here for want of space. UDS salutes you. Your Excellency, the institution which started in 1993 on borrowed premises has now developed into 4 campuses across the 3 northern regions. Our initial intake of 39 students was 39 students, but today it stands at 20,039, including 862 graduate students. Academic programs have increased from a single BSc in advanced technology to 130. The staff strength is now 1,691 as against 60. We now have 19 faculties, schools, and institutions as against 1 at its inception. Your Excellency, the university within the last 25 years produced 42,579 graduates who are contributing in diverse ways to national growth and development. Its third trimester field practical program is unique and affords the students the opportunity to live and experience life in the rural areas. We have been internationally acclaimed as a community and practical-oriented university which is focused on problems-based learning. The university's flagship African Leadership Lectures, which are delivered by former democratically elected presidents of African countries, have continued to bring recognition and visibility to the university. It has also helped to establish links with other African universities. Your Excellency, despite all these achievements, it has not been rosy because we have had to encounter a lot of bumps along the way. We are saddled with inadequate infrastructure on all the campuses, with a number of buildings at various stages of development. We lack funding for research and staff development. This is critical if we are to be adequately prepared for the post-2020 senior high school intake. Ours have been issues of poor power supply, outdated and insufficient information technology equipment. There is inadequate and insufficient staff in critical areas and other areas of specialization. Nyankpala, which gave birth to the university, seems to be a forgotten and neglected mother, only it has not been pronounced as a witch. The National Accreditation Board threatened not to accredit some courses on the campus because of the doubts from the anti-rules. The accommodation there is depressing, as revealed by our visit to that campus. Security of both students and staff continues to be a source of worry to us. Lecturers at our campus, for instance, have to lock their doors whilst in their offices. In September, a lady at the Wa campus was a victim of a gunshot attack and had to undergo emergency surgical operation to remove the bullets from her leg. In October, a male student on the same campus was a victim of cutlass wounds and robbery. Although the Inspector General of Police has graciously agreed to assign policemen to the various campuses, we do not have the structures to house them. The Navrongo campus is a thoroughfare for animals, and this confounds the sanitation challenges on the campus. Finally, Your Excellency, I wish to draw attention to the challenge of unhealthy habits of vested interested persons and groups to ascribe motives and skepticism to any decision taken by the university authorities. I submit that this practice undermines our institutional pursuit and academic excellence. However, we are not despondent and we are not throwing our hands in the air in despair. We are more than prepared to transform the challenges and weaknesses into opportunities and strength. Already, the university has carried out a number of projects from its internally generated funds. We expect to launch our endowment fund before the end of this academic year. Your Excellency, the Council has taken a number of major decisions geared towards a better development of the university and the management of its scarce resources. I give the rationale behind two of such decisions. Your Excellency, I crave your indulgence that in the process I may be making some unpleasant and disturbing disclosures. 1. Visitation Committee. The statute of the university provides that once in every 5 years, the Chancellor shall appoint a visiting committee to inspect the work of the university and to report to him or her. Regrettably, there has been no such visiting committee in the last 25 years. Council has therefore decided to constitute one if the necessary finances can be raised. It is the expectation of Council that the exercise will cover every area of operation within the university, such as the academic programs and courses, faculties, and student development, just to mention few. We hope to be richer by this experience. I now come to realignment of schools and faculties and programs and rationalization of staff. Your Excellency, our strategic objective in achieving and actualizing the vision and mission of the university is to match any first-class institution globally by 2020. Detail that some measures are taken towards that goal. Accordingly, Your Excellency, the Council decided that the Academic Board should make recommendation for the realignment of schools, faculties, and programs, and rationalization of staff. This has become necessary because a comparison between UDS on one hand and 3 other public universities, namely University of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, and University of Cape Coast, on the other hand, reveals that we have not adequately maximized our resources. It will also appear that there is some fragmentation of departments and faculties. There is no point in having 2 different departments running the same course under different course code. There is the need also to audit whether every person is qualified in terms of the requirements of NCTE. The question also arises whether their academic qualifications are from accredited and recognized universities. Sadly, Your Excellency, we have to show 2 senior members the exit. It will also appear that some senior members do not possess the requisite qualifications for the core courses taught in this university. Others are in departments that have nothing to do with their qualifications. There is a department with 24 lecturers, while there are only 3 in another department. There are some lecturers who teach less than 6 hours a week, but then NCT's minimum requirement is 9 hours a week. Put graphically, Your Excellency, it means these persons only work for less than 24 hours, that is less than a day in a month, and take full monthly salary, just like their colleagues who do 15 hours a week. The NCT had previously made adverse findings about these observations. The situation requires a thorough review to enable all lecturers to put in at least the minimum. This will necessitate the movement of lectures and programs across departments, faculties, and schools to achieve equity and maximization of resources. I wish to stress the fact that these decisions are taken by the University Council and not the Vice Chancellor or management. Your Excellency, I further wish to respectfully emphasize the need for the exercise to be taken for its worth and in good faith. It is not targeted at weakening and making a campus sufficient or deplete resources at any campus, department, school, or faculty. Some of these measures may not be too pleasing to some people, but it has become imperative. It is a strategic and structural approach to improve upon the overall efficiency and effectiveness of the university. We now project UDS in the next couple of years. In line with the international standards, the university projects a minimum of 50% postgraduate students and a corresponding preponderance of doctoral students. By 2020, UDS should be rated as the leading university for development studies and its allied domains. This is fully outlined in a 10-year strategic plan which has been published. As a roadmap to achieving that and to remain competitive in the 21st century and in this rapidly changing industrial environment, one of our top priorities is in line with your industrial policy for Northern Development Authority for job creation, poverty reduction, and economic empowerment with the Ministry of Social Development is to establish the UDS Industrial Incubation Center with technical support from other state research institutions such as the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, the private sector, and other development partners. This center will serve as a center of excellence in developmental studies, focusing on product innovation, product development, packaging, research, and business development. This special project will be integrated with a cutting-edge technology for industrial takeoff within the Northern Development Authority. Your Excellency, in the face of the latest development at the student front, especially at NOS, I wish to appeal to all students at all times to use laid down processes and procedures in resolving their grievances, resulting to violence and destruction of public and private property cannot be justified under any circumstances. The exhibition of nudity on national television by students does not enhance the image of the institution. I also urge that the university authorities encourage information flow and effective communication in its operations. Lack of adequate information may lead to unpleasant consequences. To foresaw this, the UDS Council, under my leadership, has categorically charged all council representatives to convey on regular basis the decisions to their constituents. This has been found to be very beneficial. All parties must understand that the right of might has no room, but the might of right and justice can be achieved through positive dialogue and collaborations. To those of you who are graduated today, let me congratulate you. But that is only the beginning. You are now about to enter the real world where there are opportunities and obstacles than the clustered environment of the university. I term it a world of lifelong learning. What is critical is speedily adapting to change and achieving excellence. You are called for service, and in every endeavor, remain a responsible citizen with integrity. Your Excellency, finally, as we celebrate an important milestone in the life of a national developmentally oriented university, we wish to assure stakeholders of our resolve and commitment to continue to build and sustain systems and continue to design programs that will enormously make the university respond to national and global development. So, on that note, God bless UDS, God bless Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, and God bless us all.
Your Excellency,
distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure now to invite Mr. Akaribo Unso Freeman to deliver his valedictory speech.
Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, the Regional Minister and other Ministers of States, members of UDS Governing Council, the Vice Chancellor and Vice Chancellors of sister universities, the Pro-Vice Chancellor, Registrar of UDS and Registrars of sister universities, Deans of faculties and schools, Heads of departments, distinguished lecturers, Nanoma, parents and guardians, invited guests, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It is a joy and a great honor that I stand here before you all on behalf of the 2018 graduating class to deliver this speech. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. Psalm 118:23. It is indeed a day we have all been waiting for. It has finally arrived. Every end has a beginning, as said always. Today might be the last day for some of us as students in the University for Development Studies, but I believe our learning will actually start from today. We met here in 2014 as strangers, but today we are gathered here together as friends and families. Some came with frowning faces, but are now seated with smiley faces. The 4 years we thought was far away is finally passing by as an illusion. I know for sure we remember the pressures of the shotguns, the exams, and our almighty TTFPP. Thank you. There is actually a great cause to celebrate and be thankful. Mr. Chairman, it is said that if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, you go with others. We have come this far because we went with certain giants in our lives. There are two of such giants in this congregation which I would want to deeply acknowledge. First among them are our parents and guardians. Our parents, thank you for supporting us in ways not possible to count. You encouraged us, made sure we were fed and clothed. You paid our fees and listened to our complaints. You tried to give us enough space to learn how to work things out ourselves. These are just a few of the thousands of ways you have supported us in our journey. Please, let's clap for our parents for their Also, the other giant is the University for Development Studies. Our lecturers, administrative staff, deans of various schools and faculties, and heads of departments whose diligent services have brought us this far. Mr. Chairman, education, as they say, is the key to success. I add that transformative education is the candle that will light our path when the darkness shows its ugly face. I am certain that most of us were not pretty content considering the physical infrastructure of the university because our preconceived mindset of what constituted a university and thus expected to see ultra-modern buildings, which were never met. But since we knew where we were going, we saw those as not difficulties, but opportunities. My fellow graduates, we have had the full required training in the university and are well prepared to face the world ahead of us. Indeed, the journey during these 4 years is not easy, has not been easy, but we have triumphed. Because we have been able to go through this successfully, we are sure of handling the challenges of life ahead of us. The big question now is, what are we going to do next? For some of us, we might decide to walk in the park. Others will decide to get married and start a family like many of us have initiated. I am proud to say that some of us here are graduating with double degrees. Well, we may not have the power to inspire the entire world to strive for success, but we have the power to achieve it for ourselves. My challenge to everyone is to do all that is humanly possible to reach our full potential. If each of us is able to do so, just imagine the next ripple effect it would have. The future is truly in our hands, so let us make the most of it. There is a problem waiting for you that nobody can solve but you. Never look down on yourself and you will make it. Let us together make the change that we all are yearning for. Mr. Chairman, As I bring this speech to an end, permit me to make this sincere appeal to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana and our development partners to consider improving the learning environment of the University for Development Studies. I can confidently say, in terms of content, we are one of the best, if not the best, in the country. But in terms of infrastructure, we are almost last. We need conducive and adequate lecture halls on our campuses. Furthermore, I beg to point out some few recommendations for consideration. There should be an innovative way of implementing the many findings gathered, especially through the third trimester full practical program. Small loans could also be given to students who are able to build good business ideas in order for them to start and establish themselves and employ others, instead of depending on the white-collar jobs which are not available. On behalf of my colleague graduates, I want to sincerely thank every member of this convocation and all gathered here for leaving your precious schedules in order to make this occasion a memorable one. Congratulations once again, class of 2018. May the sky be our starting point. God bless you all. God bless you, dears. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure now to invite the Vice Chancellor to deliver his address.
Your Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Mr. Chairman, Honorable Minister of Education and Northern Regional Minister and other ministers present, members of UDS Governing Council, members of the Diplomatic Corps, especially the Namibian Ambassador, colleague Vice Chancellors of sister universities, past Vice Chancellors of UDS, present, Pro-Vice Chancellor of UDS, Registrar UDS, Registrars of Sister Universities, Executive Secretaries of NAB, NCTE, and VCG, Principals of the various campuses, Principal Officers, Deans, and Directors, Members of Convocation, NANAMA, our revered chiefs, alumni, graduating students, the press, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks the beginning of the climax of our 25th anniversary celebration since the establishment of UDS. And I have the greatest honor of greeting all of you on behalf of the management, staff, and students of the university. Let me especially welcome His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Your Excellency, we at UDS are happy because we are assured of a birthday present from you, and that should be significant. I also have to add that on record, and the graduating students should be very proud, this is the first time in our 25 years of existence that a city president of the Republic is attending the graduation ceremony. The university launched the 25th anniversary last year in October on the theme UDS as 25, Impact on National Development through Practical Higher Education. This thing calls to mind the mandate of the university, where theory is to be blended with practice, a means to ensure development of Northern Ghana in particular and the country in general. Mr. Chairman, UDS continued to grow from strength to strength. In 1993, it started with one campus and one program at Nyankpala. Today, we have more than 4 campuses with over 13 schools and faculties and several programs. Graduation. Today, we are graduating all those who took part or studied undergraduate programs, including diploma. In all, we have 5,766 graduating students, made up of 5,600 diploma and undergraduates and 162 postgraduates, including 5 PhDs who will be graduating next week, Saturday, when we'll crown our celebration. Give me the chance to extend my gratitude to all the staff who, through their hard work, produced these graduates. On admission, this year we had the total of 6,991 freshmen and women. And let me put on record that for the first time, we have a higher percentage of women, especially in the medical sciences, where on the Tamale campus, we had more women admitted than men. Our flagship program, Africa Leadership Lecture Series, came off in April 2018, and the speaker was the former president of the Republic of Cape Verde. Next year, 2019, we expect the former president of the Republic of Liberia to deliver the 7th edition. Details will be given out soon. Staff development. The university continued to develop the staff, both teaching and non-teaching. In the course of the year, we have 37 staffs of the university granted study leave to various courses, and we also received 41 of staff who have already gone for their studies and they are back with us. E-counseling in the university. Distinguished invited guests, the university has, as a means of improving services to students, have put in place a e-counseling service. Thus, we counsel our students electronically so that those who feel shy can still seek counseling for their problems. Appointment and promotions. Mr. Chairman, in the course of the year, we've made tremendous efforts and we gained a lot. We have promoted 2 full professors who have delivered their inaugural lectures, and 5 associate professors and several senior lecturers. A group of associate professors and aspiring professors are also recommended to council, which will be coming out soon. In all, we have about 65 senior staff who were also promoted, senior staff promoted, and 58 junior staff promoted in the course of the year. New academic programs are being rolled out in all the schools and faculties. Some have been given the green light by NCTE, and we are now pursuing the accreditation process to implement them. Mr. Chairman, on projects, we continue to work hard towards provision of the necessary infrastructure. As said by the student, we are having the content, but we don't have this infrastructure. Serious lack of lecture rooms, offices, and student accommodation. However, we are grateful to the government of Ghana, the GET Fund, and some financial institutions. We've been able, through the assistance of Islamic Development Bank, to complete a structure we nicknamed Noah's Ark because it's older than the university, a 4-story student hostel this year, and the students are occupying it. We are also very grateful to the government. Just this Monday, I received a document indicating that the internal roles in Nyankpala have been awarded on contract. I must say that we are waiting impatiently for the rest of the campuses to also be awarded. In the case of ICT, or Information Communication Technology, Mr. Chairman, we need serious help there to build our infrastructure so that the students can enjoy the services we wish to provide to them. I will soon be approaching the necessary ministries for this assistance. We have linkages with organizations and schools in and abroad, and several of them all over the world are helping us a lot in terms of awarding our staff full scholarships for PhDs and masters, and also joint research and working towards providing joint degrees. Mr. Chairman, to answer the valedictory student or speech giver, in the next few weeks, we will be launching or inaugurating the Business Innovation Center, which will be the first of its kind in northern Ghana, to carry out pre-incubation, incubation, and accelerator services to students with business innovations or ideas, small-scale and medium-scale enterprises in our catchment areas. We are doing this to bring the gap between theory and the practical. We also think it will be one of our way of reaching the community, which is our unique mandate. To achieve this, we are signing a memorandum of understanding with World Hawaiian Operative Foundation of a California-based philanthropic organization that is worldwide known for entrepreneurship. And we believe by next congregation, we should be able to report on this. There shall be the Vice Chancellor's Innovation Challenge Award for the best innovation student each year. On sports, Mr. Chairman, UDS has just come up winning laurels throughout the year under review. We started this year in January by becoming the overall second best among all the public universities in the country with 33 medals. We went on to Ethiopia to place fourth among 37 universities in Africa with 13 medals. As we are standing here now, our team is facing a team in Nigeria. If they win, they will be the champions in the competition going on. We believe we can reach the sky on that. Now to my graduating students or the graduates, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me now turn to the graduating students. And I will start by saying that I'm very glad to see you here cheering the president. I believe you now understand why you have to come here at a short notice. And at the end of the program, I'm sure you congratulate us instead of continuing to try to boycott. Thank you for understanding. Your smile constitutes sufficient justification that you have deservedly earned your degrees that you are about to receive. It is my wish to offer some encouragement and advice to you. Let the unique quality training you receive from UDS be your guide. Try to live and serve in communities where others will refuse to go, especially those in the medical field. Please, you can perform as you will in the private or in the public sector with the creativity and entrepreneurship skill you have gained from UDS. Be positive in your future. I expect that your experience in the communities during the third trimester will enkindle in you the spirit to stay and work there for their development, particularly where others refuse to go. Finally, it is my prayer that you will be worthy ambassadors of UDS, and I urge you to stay in touch with the university. I must add that the university is in the process of supporting any alumni, not in cash, but in kind, for further studies to develop yourself and get back to us as a staff or to say thank you. May the good Lord bless you all in whatever you do. May he guide and strengthen you in your effort to help your communities and Mother Ghana. Let me just do some few acknowledgements before I sit down. Mr. Chairman, we have some few organizations who are providing scholarship to our brilliant but needy students. As of now, we have about 106 students who are benefiting from such scholarships. Not in any particular order, they include GMPC, that's Ghana National Petroleum Authority, TEST for Ghana, Education Pathway International, Standard Chartered Bank, Barclays Bank, Car Bank, and some others who are also coming in. They are yet to start. I must also add that we have a tall list of individuals and some organizations who are presenting award to graduating students. Their names will come out soon. In conclusion, Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I conclude my address by extending our gratitude to all of you once again for making time to join us to mark the beginning of the climax of our anniversary. The climax will be a week from today, and we expect to see all of you. I once again particularly thank His Excellency, the President, for making time to be with us and expecting the big birthday present from him in terms of infrastructure. Yes, we are most grateful, and to try to speak on Dagbani Tipaya. Thank you very much for your attention. God bless us all. Long live Ghana, long live UDS. Thank you.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Best Graduating Student Award will be presented by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana. This will be done after His Excellency delivers his address. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, I have the honor to invite His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the President of the Republic, to deliver his address.
Northern Regional Minister, Minister for Education, Minister for the Interior, Upper East Regional Minister, the Deputy Northern Regional Minister, Chairperson and members of the Governing Council, Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, and members of the faculty, Registrar and staff of the university, High Commissioner of the Republic of Namibia to Ghana, Gulkwena, Sanyaraguna, and the other traditional rulers, our eminent citizen, Alhaji Ibrahim Mahama, graduates and students, fellow Ghanaians, ladies and gentlemen. I thank the Governing Council and management of the University for Development Studies, UDS Tamale, for inviting me to its 25th anniversary celebration. My presence here this morning reminds me vividly of that Friday, 25th July, 2008, when as candidate Akufo-Addo, I outlined my vision for the transformation of the North here at UDS. I'm grateful that by the grace of God and the generosity of the Ghanaian people, my presence at this institution a decade later is in a different capacity. That is, President of the Republic. If it needs repeating, let me state that I'm very happy to be here again. Chairperson, We're gathered here to celebrate 25 years of the existence of UDS, the premier university in the northern sector of our country. This institution began in 1993 with 39 students. It has since grown in stature and now produces as many as 5,000 graduates annually in various disciplines, awarding diplomas, undergraduate and graduate degrees, and PhDs. UDS is no longer the university of last resort, as may have been the case yesteryear. As a result of hard work, foresight and determination, successive governing councils, vice chancellors, managements, teaching and non-teaching staff have overseen the transformation of UDS into what it is today, one of the best tertiary institutions in the entire country. To all who have made this transformation possible, the Ghanaian people and the many who have had the benefit of receiving an education from UDS, say a big thank you. This Silver Jubilee celebration is coinciding with the 19th congregation ceremony of UDS, for which a number of distinguished personalities who played various roles towards the growth and development of UDS will receive honorary doctorates, degrees. There are naturally graduates who, as a result of a minimum of 4 years of learning, are passing out today with a diploma or a degree. Graduates, despite the obstacles you had to confront over the years and the many hours you had to spend behind your books, I'm sure that you have discovered your true selves and potentials here at UDS. The education you have received, I'm confident, will put you on a sound footing to take on the challenges of this world. In talking about challenges, yes, there will be many ahead of you. But one thing I know, perhaps better than anybody in Ghana, is that no challenge is too great to surmount. Be assured by the words of the Apostle Paul to the church in Galatia that, quote, we will reap a harvest if we do not give up, quote. And there are also the many silent actors who played very critical roles in your academic journey and spurred you on towards this achievement. I refer to the grandparents, parents and uncles and aunts, brothers and sisters, friends and children who are also here in their numbers to share in your joy. They are to be commended because today is also about them. I say Aiko to all of you. Chairperson, the success of any institution can be measured by the impact it makes on society. The theme for the Silver Jubilee celebration of the university, UDS at 25, impact on national development through practical higher education, typifies exactly what this university has been doing over the years. UDS was established to provide a special kind of education that combines theory with practice and offers pro-poor programs across the disciplines with the view to ensuring not only the development of the three northern regions, but also the whole country. This mandate, for example, resulted in the creation of UDS's community engagement programs, such as the third trimester field practical program, TTFPP, and program-based learning, PBL. These programs continue to offer students the opportunity to spend time in rural communities across the Upper East, Upper West, Northern, Brongahafo, Ashanti, and Volta regions, and to put into practice what has been taught in the lecture rooms. Indeed, the influence of students from the schools of medicine and allied health sciences continues to be felt in the health delivery system of especially the Northern, Upper East, and Upper West regions, where unfortunately over the years, most clinics and hospitals have had only one resident medical doctor. UDS has been of great benefit to society, and the nation is grateful to you. These two examples symbolize the strong correlation that exists between the attainment of education and its effects on a nation's development. The World Bank tells us that low to middle income countries in East Asia, countries whose circumstances are no different from Ghana's, are assigning greater importance to higher education as a source of the scientific, technical, and analytical skills needed for higher productivity and technological catch-up. It is no longer rocket science to conclude that if we seek to join the ranks of developed nations and improve the living standards and conditions of our people, we must strive to ensure that every Ghanaian child, irrespective of the circumstances of their birth, receives an education. A 2017 report by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, estimated that providing every child with access to education and the skills needed to participate fully in society would boost GDP by an average of 28% per year in lower income countries for the next 80 years. Again, another report by the United States-based think tank, the Center for Global Development, tells us that in many poor countries, with each additional year of schooling, people earn 10% higher wages. These earnings, in turn, contribute to national economic growth, as no country has ever achieved continuous and rapid growth without reaching an adult literacy rate of at least 40%. Access to education produces a well-informed population that is able to participate positively and effectively in the development of any country. So, the motivation to providing the Ghanaian child with education cannot be lost on anybody. It is for this reason that we have worked very hard against all odds over the last 22 months to broaden access to education, to broaden access for Ghanaian children to a minimum of senior high school education. Indeed, the most important resource of any nation is its people. Investing in our children and thereby in the future of our country is the most appropriate investment any government can make, and we are fully committed to continuing on this path. We're going to enact legislation to make access to HA senior high school compulsory for every school-going child. This will ensure that those who have pledged in their dreams to, quote, review the free senior high school policy do not get the chance to destroy this policy in the very unlikely event they return. On a lighter note, I'm sure you have seen and heard some of the presidential aspirants of the leading opposition party taking jabs at my government in order ostensibly to prop up their campaigns. And whilst they are at it, They're desperately trying to get me to respond to them. Let me state here and now for the record that President Akufo-Addo will not respond to presidential aspirants. He will respond to presidential candidates that have been duly elected by their parties. Then he will engage those who still think Ghanaians have short memories. Now back to more pressing issues. I encourage UDS to share the reports of its field practical programs of students with the respective district assemblies in their catchment areas. For it is by doing this that we can feel the effect of practical tertiary education on society. I am also hereby directing through the Ministry of Local Government the affected assemblies to contact the university for the field reports so as to incorporate them into their policy analysis and proposals. Chairperson, this institution is not the only school with a long list of infrastructural needs. Government is fully aware of the must-haves of our universities, and I can assure you that UDS will receive the support of government towards addressing its needs. One of the most important immediate challenges which will confront this university and all the others will be the dramatically increased population of students who will be seeking admission in some 2 years as a result of the free senior high school policy. I urge you, Vice Chancellor, and all heads of our tertiary institutions to begin making adequate preparations towards this and future years. I have two announcements of considerable significance to make. The first is that Cabinet has given approval for the WA campus of UDS to become an autonomous university. The bill for gazetting is currently with the Attorney General. The bill for gazetting is currently with the Attorney General, and once gazetted, it will be sent to Parliament for ratification as the University of Business Integrated Development Studies. The second announcement is that the Navrongo campus of UDS will also become an autonomous university. Once the parliamentary processes are completed, and it will be referred to as the University of Technology and Applied Sciences. So UDS, Tamale, will remain thereafter the exclusive property of the Northern region. Chairperson, I wish to assure you of government's steadfast commitment to initiate policies and programs in our universities to enhance the capacity of graduates from our tertiary institutions to contribute to the socio-economic transformation of the country. It is my expectation and hope that UDS will continue to produce graduates who are molded to take on the opportunities and possibilities for higher achievement through innovation and creativity in today's science and technology-led, knowledge-driven global economy, and who will thereby help generate prosperity for the mass of our people in our time. I wish you a happy 25th anniversary celebration, and I congratulate once again your graduates. And to the Vice Chancellor and the valedictorian, I say my birthday present is a new multi-purpose lecture hall which the Ministry of Education is going to construct to mark the day, together with the other infrastructural initiatives to which it is already committed. May God bless the University of Development Studies and us all. And may God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. May I humbly request you to make a presentation to Mr. Akaribo Nso Freeman.
So, I have one important ceremony I have to complete before, unfortunately, I have to leave you. They put so much on my program today in Tamale that after I finish this ceremony, you'll have to excuse me. But my heart will continue and I will continue to be here. And that is to present the certificate for overall best student to Nso Freeman Akaribo. Valedictorian. So, this is a certificate for overall best student. This certificate is awarded to Akaribo Nso Freeman for being the overall best student for 2017-2018 academic year. Signed by the Vice Chancellor and the Registrar. Congratulations. Congratulations. But it's not ending. There's even a better one than the paper. There's a check for 2,000 CDs from the university as your congratulations. Well done. Thank you. Well done. Thank you.
Please, let's be upstanding. The president will take leave of us. Let's be upstanding, please. Please be seated.
Hello.
The battery is strong.
Try.
Check, check.
them to go. Your time. All right. Talk to them. That, thank you, thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much, cultural troop. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this program is live on GTV, UDS webpage, YouTube, and the UDS Facebook page.
Where are young? Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Pro-Vice Chancellor to present awards and prizes deserving graduates and staff.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to continue with the awards. And then we would like to invite two students who have qualified for the Vice Chancellor's Award. One will be taking the award, a student of the humanities, and the other one for sciences. So for the humanities, we have Mr. Enso Freeman Caribou. And this award will be presented by the Vice Chancellor. Vice Chancellor. Where is that? Where is it? So you go there. So he receives. Yeah, you give it to them. An award for being the best graduating students in the humanities Enso Freeman Akaribo. Congratulations. And then we have Donald Ofori Ajekum. Donald Ofori Ajekum for sciences. You see there? Hurry up. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chancellor, for presenting the award. Thank you very much. We now move on to the Dean's Awards. And for each faculty or school, we shall have the best graduating male student and female. So may I take the opportunity to invite all awardees to line up here so that your deans can give you the presentations. So I'm going to mention the names, then you all come out here, and then the awards will be given to you. First, Faculty of Agriculture. The best graduating male student. We have Ofori Donald Ajekum. Then we have Ramatu Seidu. Can you follow? Ramatu Seidu. Faculty of Agribusiness and Communication Sciences. Here again, we have Enso Freeman Akaribu. Then he should be accompanied by Aisha Idrisu. Aisha Idrisu from the Faculty of Agribusiness and Communication Sciences. Then Faculty of Natural Resources and Environment. May Colley. Steph Colley. And then we have Sadia Suleimana. Sadia Suleimana. Line up there. Then we have School of Allied Health Sciences. Can we have Mohammed Abdul Ghafaru? Mohammed Abdul Ghafaru. And then also we have Jennifer Amon Lar. Jennifer Amon Lar. Please line up this way and face me. Yes. Yes, and face me. Yeah. Then we have Faculty of Education. We have the Costa Abuaji. The Costa Abuaji, male student, and then Josephine Akumbuno. Josephine Akumbuno. And then we have Faculty of Earth and Environmental Sciences, male student, we have Ebenezer Dodo Nyantechi. Ebenezer Dodo Nyantechi and Barkisu Al-Hassan. Barkisu Al-Hassan. And then we have Faculty of Applied Sciences, male, we have Yangdin Franklin Nwokpem. Yangdin Franklin Nwokpem and Comfort Sapong. Comfort Sapong. And then we move to Faculty of Mathematical Sciences. That is the mathematicians. Can I call on Mr. Mark Ajay to be followed by Maria Ibrahim. Maria Ibrahim. Next, Mr. Chairman, we have Faculty of Business and Law, and I'm happy to invite Richmond Agoda. Richmond Agoda, and we have Fatahia Sadiq. Fatahia Sadiq. Mr. Chairman, we have Faculty of Integrated Development Studies, and the best student receiving the Dean's Award, male student, we have Justina, female student Justina Ahu. Justina Ahu, and we also have Koku Benedictus Agbenyo. And then finally, we have Faculty of Planning and Land Management, 2 students. The male student, we have Bobu Dari Vincent Dari. Vincent Dari and Asigi Dorcas Apre. Okay, so I'm going to be inviting the deans, then they come and present the awards to you. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean of Faculty of Agriculture, Dean of Faculty of Agriculture, Professor Kwenu. First, Ofori Donald takes the award. Ofori Donald, thank you very much. Ramatu, thank you very much. Your job is finished, Prof. Kwenu. Thank you very much for the awards. Faculty of Agribusiness and Communication Sciences, Dean the Dean of Faculty of Agribusiness and Communication Sciences, Professor Samuel Donko. Are you around? Is the Vice Dean around, or he's coming? Okay. I think all deans should just get themselves ready. Professor Donko, yeah. You have Inso Freeman. Oh, when you shake hands, I think you can take your seat, yeah. Inso, thank you very much. Followed by Aisha. Thank you very much, Professor Donko. Natural resources and environment. Natural resources and environment. Dr. Elliot Alassan, presenting the award to Saif Ali. Congratulations. And then Sadia. Sadia is next. Thank you very much, Dean, for making it possible. Thank you very much. Why do you like hugging the ladies? Why? School of Allied Health Sciences. So you can shift this way. School of Allied Health Sciences. The dean should come out. Yes, we have Professor Nafiu to present first to Abdul Ghafaru. Abdul Ghafaru takes his award, Dean's Award. Thank you very much. Followed by Jennifer. Jennifer, thank you very much for hard work. Thanks, Prof, for helping. Education. Education. Is the Dean? Yes. Here comes the Dean. And we have Abuaji da Costa. And then Josephine. Go, yes. Yeah, just go. Abuaji da Costa takes his award. Thank you very much, Dean. And then Josephine is the next person. Thank you very much. Congratulations. F, Environmental Sciences. F and Environmental Sciences. Ebenezer, Dodo, and Barkisu, they are both waiting. Is Barkisu there? Okay, Barkisu is not presently around, so Ebenezer Nyantechi has his award. Thank you very much, Dean. You want to have a snapshot? Okay, that's it. Faculty of Applied Sciences. Faculty of Applied Sciences. Franklin is waiting. And then Comfort. Where is Comfort? Okay, good. Yes, Dr. Saki. He likes to begin from the lady, followed by the gentleman. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Saki. Mathematical Sciences, Dean. Mathematical Sciences, Dean. Dr. Chum, yeah, proceed there and present the award first to Mark Ajay. Mark Ajay. Mark Ajay takes his award. Thank you very much, Dr. Chum. Followed by Maria Ibrahim. Maria Ibrahim, you have your award. Thank you very much, Chum. Faculty of Business and Law. Faculty of Business and Law. Mr. Yakub here to present the award to Richmond Agoda. Richmond takes his award, followed by Fatahia Sadiq. Thank you very much. Then we have Faculty of Integrated Development Studies. Justina Aho and Benedictus. They are both waiting for the dean. That's fifth, first Justina. Thank you very much. Benedictus. Thank you very much. And then, last but not least, we have Faculty of Planning and Land Management. Vincent, are you ready? What is the dean? Dr. Debele is coming to give you your award. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, whilst Vincent is waiting for his award, may I take this opportunity to invite Mr. Voodoo Hilbert. He's going to take this award at the same time Vincent too is having his, because the two of them performed at the same rate. So they must take the award at the same time. Let's see how the dean is going to present these two awards. Yeah. Voodoo, are you there? Yes. The two of you, you perform at the same rate, so you have the award at the same time. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dean. And then we move on to School of Medicine and Health Sciences. School of Medicine and Health Sciences. May I invite Ibrahim Samudin to come out. Mr. Ibrahim Samudin, Benis Ajapon, Ble Boydi Efwa, Paga S. Hemas, and Bruce Kwamba Sandra. Ibrahim Samudin, Benis Ajapon, Efwa Boydi Ble, and Hemas Paga, as well as Sandra Kwamba Bruce. So first, Ibrahim. Who is Ibrahim? Okay. Followed by Efwa. Yes, I want that arrangement. Yes, you come, Efwa. Then we have Hemas. All right. And then Benis. Yes, Benis, you are the, yes. Okay. So Benis will take hers last. Benis, you stand up. All right. Best graduating male student from the School of Medicine, Ibrahim Samudin. I would like this award to be presented by Professor Ismail Ibn Yahya. Professor Ismail Ibn Yahya to present the award to the best graduating male student from the School of Medicine and Health Sciences, in the person of Samudin Ibrahim. Thank you very much, Samudin. Dr. Let me handle this one. So you wait when I'm about to finish. Otherwise, okay, give me the name. All right. Then we have Efwa. Efwa is not presently around, so I will move on to Hemas. Okay, Hemas is going to receive Dr. Bill Turner's award for the best student in family medicine. Thank you very much. And then it will be presented by Turner. Okay, so we can get somebody to do that. All right. So let me invite this time round just going to be random. Dr. Wati, yes, can you help us to present this award to the best student receiving the Dr. Bill Tennis Award for Family Medicine?
I mentioned the Namibian High Commission.
Okay. Thank you very much for presenting this award. We also have the best graduating student in anesthesia, Bruce Kwamba Sandra. May I invite the principal for Nyankpala campus to do the presentation. Principal Navrungu, Nyankpala campus, sorry, to do the presentation. Best graduating student in anesthesia. Now, Benis, you are here to take several awards. Now listen very carefully. You are taking the award for Best Graduating Female Doctor, the award for Vice Chancellor's Award for Best Medical Student. You are receiving another award for UDS Registrar's Award for Best Medical Student. That is not all, Benis. You are also here to receive an award from Dean's Award for being the overall graduating student from the medical school. That is not the end, Benis. You are also here to take home Mr. Opoku's prize for being the best student in pediatrics and child health. Finally, Benis, you are taking home Ghana Medical Association Award for overall best student. I would like to invite His Excellency. Benis is also adding another one, Dr. Soris Award. So I would like to invite His Excellency, the Namibian High Commissioner, who is presently in our midst, to present these heavy and numerous awards to our beautiful lady, Benis Ajapong. After that, you wait and then you shake hands with Dr. Sori. Yeah, Your Excellency, Dr. Elias Sori, please also come around to shake hands with Benis. Thank you very much, Benis, for doing so well.
I am presenting a plaque
Yes.
and cash.
Yes.
So we will do that myself. Sorry,
And so you
sorry.
come,
Yeah.
all of you should come and you can all do that. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for this beautiful presentation. Hold on and shake hands with Dr. Sori and others. Benis, I don't know whether you can sleep tonight. You have a plaque for this term and then some 500 Ghana cedis. Is it too much? Thank you very much. We now move on to another category, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to present the award of Prudential Assurance Award for 5 best graduating students in actuarial science. Oh, here comes the family of Benis. Thank you very much. We have Ajay Mark. Ajay Mark, followed by Tau Majid. You just sign up here. And the Titus N. Yes, and then Oduro Godfred. Finally, we have Akoli Emmanuel. 5 of them are going to receive the Prudential Assurance Award for being best graduating students in actuarial sciences at the Faculty of Mathematical Sciences. 5 of them are taking the award, and this is going to be presented by Mr. James Wood of Prudential. James Wood, if you are available, we kindly request you to come around and present this award. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be curious to learn that each of them is going home with $500, and they are going to have 1 year internship training with the same organization, and then also they will receive some training and payment of their professional subscription fee. So, Mr. Wood, we now invite you to present the awards to the awardees. Thank you very much. First, Mark. Congratulations. Fatal. Fatal. In the titles next. And then Godfred. That's Godfred receiving it now. And then you are, yes, Akole Emmanuel. Thank you very much, Mr. Wood. We pray and hope that next year you move it from 500 to a higher level. We do appreciate. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chairman, we are almost at the end of the awards. I would now like to move on to Job Asante's Award. Job Asante Award. And this award goes to Fatahia Sadiq. Fatahia Sadiq takes Job Asante's Award. Fatahia, are you around? Fatahia Sadiq. Fatahia Sadiq was here a while. Okay. So can somebody take this award for Fatahia, please? Somebody should kindly receive Job Asante's Award of Fatahia. Yes, any volunteer? Okay. So can we get a staff to take it so that when we go back to the, I think I can just invite Madam Sauda to take this award later on. The awardee will see you for it. Thank you very much. On behalf of Fatahia, Madam Sauda Belko received the award. Thank you very much, Job. Now we have Togma Foundation Award, and I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Natural and Renewable Sciences to present the award to Sadia Suleimana. Sadia Suleimana, if you are around, Sadia Suleimana, if you are around, if you are not there, if any one of her friends. Okay, good. Are you Sadia or the friend? Sadia, good. Yours is very nice. You have a laptop. I think I need to mention that. You have a laptop, yeah. Thank you very much, Dean, for presenting the award. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have Reverend and Mrs. Gladstone Gamos Award, and it will be presented by Madam Gamo, if she's around. And the recipient is Bariyatu Ibrahim. Bariyatu Ibrahim, Reverend and Mrs. Gladstone Gamos Award, to be presented to Bariyatu Ibrahim Nabila. Bariyatu is not currently available. Can we get somebody to take it for her? Okay, yeah, good. Thank you very much. Linda Nalon takes it on her behalf to be presented by Professor Quaino. Mr. Chairman, thank you for this opportunity. My attention was drawn to Dufailu Aisha Adamu from the Applied Science Faculty, who is supposed to take an award. And if she's there, she can quickly come out and then receive it. This time I can do it myself, at least to also be actively involved in the awards process. Aisha Adamu you are receiving this from the Faculty of Applied Sciences again. Very much. I shall. Thank you very much. No hugging. Thank you very much.
And now, conferment of degrees and diplomas. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the School of Medicine and Health Sciences to present those students of the school who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, MBCHB, and Bachelor of Science, Nurse Anesthesia program of the School of Medicine and Health Sciences.
Will all the graduating students of the School of Medicine and Health Sciences stand and remain standing? Mr. Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the school who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to a degree of Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Science Nurse Anesthesia programs. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the board, I admit you all and separately to the Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Science, Nurse Anesthesia of the University for Development Studies.
Please, Bernice Ajepong, come out here. Bernice Ajepong. So please, Bernice Ajepong will come for a handshake. The rest, you will remain, please. You remain standing.
The rest of the students or the graduates of the MBCHB program and nurse anesthesia, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the School of Allied Health Sciences to present those students of the school who have successfully completed the degree requirements in this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree programs of the university.
Will the graduating students of the School of Allied Health Science please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the school who have successfully completed the degree requirement of this university and who have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, BSc Nursing, BSc Nurse Practitioner, BSc Midwifery, and BSc Community Nutrition, as well as Professional Doctor of Medical Laboratory Science programs. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose name appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, Nursing, Nurse Practitioner, Midwifery, and Community Nutrition, and Professional Doctor of Medical Laboratory Science programs of the University for Development Study.
Please, the first class students are required to come up for a handshake. BSc in Midwifery, first class, Joycelyn Bayo, Jennifer Amon La. BSc in Midwifery, topper, Dinah Abongo, Dosia Asabia Ado, Yvonne Nama Kunete. BSc in Nursing, first class, Mohammed Abdul Gafaru, Adam Zufawu Bagura, Ahmed Ibn Faida, Apala Inso Alfred, Asante Kwame Stephen. BSc in Nursing, top-up, first class, Abdul Rahman Shamik, Namba Benedicta.
Please, graduates of the School of Allied Health Sciences, turn your tassels from the right to the left. You can rejoice. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture to present those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree programs of the faculty.
Will the graduating student of the Faculty of Agriculture please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Agriculture who have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree and diploma in agriculture technology, family and consumer science, biotechnology and molecular biology, food processing technology, and veterinary nursing programs. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose name appear on the list and for whom I stand prosy.
By the authority of the academic board, admit you all several degrees.
Will first-class students of the Faculty of Agriculture please come forward for a handshake? BSc, Agriculture Technology, Agric Economics and Extension, Ms. Ahmed Ajaratu, BSc, Agriculture Technology, Agric Mechanization and Irrigation Technology, Dogbe Richard Kwame, BSc, Biotechnology and Molecular Biology. First class, Ajekum Ofori Donald, Ama Gwendolyn, Ibrahim Opoku Ruben, Sedu Ramatu, Yebo Isaac,
graduates of the Faculty of Agriculture, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Education to present those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree and diploma requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree and diploma programs of the Faculty of Education.
Will the graduating students of Faculty of Education please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Education who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Education, that is Health Science, Agricultural Education, Mathematical Science, Science, Social Science, and Business, Bachelor of Arts in Development Education, and Post-Dip in Basic Education, Diploma in Development Education Studies, and Agricultural Science Education. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Arts, Post-Diploma, and Diploma in Education of the University for Development Studies.
B.Ed class student, B.Ed Business and Social Education, Abuajida Costa. B.Ed Development Education Studies in Akumbono. And Date Samuel. B.Ed Basic Education Studies, Ofori Eric. B.Ed in Mathematics, Omar Abdul Razak. B.Ed in Agricultural Science, General Agricultural Option, Anan Ajete Daniel, Enin Ebenezer, Mensa Kabinla Godfrey. These are the names. Yes, that's it.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats. Congratulations, huh? Yeah. You know some of my students. Congrats. Congratulations. We are done.
Yeah. Will all the students of the Faculty of Education please turn their tassels from right to left? Congratulations. Now you agree, Cole? Okay, so now we are jumping to natural resources. Natural resources. Chairman, I have the honor to present. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Natural Resources and Environment to present those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree programs of the faculty.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Natural Resources and Environment please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Renewable Natural Resources, Ecotourism and Environmental Management option, Fisheries and Aquatic Resources option, Forestry and Forest Resources option, Range and Wildlife Management option. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Renewable Natural Resources of the University for Development Studies.
May I invite the first class honor students of the Faculty of Natural Resources and Environment, BSc, Renewable Natural Resources and Environment with option in Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Management, Environmental and Ecotourism and Environmental Management, Forestry and Forest Resources Management, and Range and Wildlife Management. Mr. Koli Set and Ms. Sulemana Sadia signed to come forward for the handshake. graduates of the Faculty of Natural Resources and Environment, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Agribusiness and Communication Sciences to present those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree programs of the faculty.
Will the graduating student of the Faculty of Agribusiness and Communication Sciences please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Agribusiness, with minimum specialization in Agribusiness Management and Finance option, Agricultural and Resource Economics option, and Agricultural Extension, Rural Development and Gender Studies option. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list, and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all, and severally to the degree and diploma in agribusiness and social change communication of the University for Development Studies.
Will first class students of the Faculty of Communication Sciences come forward and take a handshake? BSc in Agribusiness, Agricultural and Resource Economics option. Akaribo Nso Freeman. Entry Bosiako Ladies. Chei Stephen. Lambongang Kaila. Na Kwenote Jacob. BSc in Agribusiness, Climate Change and Food Security. Idrisu Abubakari. BSc in Social Communication. Alasan Tofik, Ibrahim Shafulahi, Idrisu Aisha, Conlan Dimoksok Isaac, Nati Anthony, Nuhu Hakim, Swalihu Kawiyu Aswad, and Yusuf Abubakari.
Graduates of the Faculty of Agribusiness and Communication Sciences, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Applied Sciences to present those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree programs of the faculty.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Applied Sciences please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning
to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biochemistry, Applied Chemistry, Applied Biology, and Applied Physics programs. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science of the University for Development Studies.
May students of BSc Applied Biology first class come forward. Ano Usu Lilas, Dufelu, Aisha Adamu, Lawson Jonas, Sapon Comfort. May you please hurry up. BSc Applied Chemistry, first class, Al Hassan Kamilu. BSc Applied Physics, we have JB Jemfi Alex. Mensa Ochre Michael. Nabila George. Then we have BSc Biochemistry, first class, Ahodu Gabriel. Please hurry up.
Yes, yes, yes. All graduates of the Faculty of Applied Sciences, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Mathematical Sciences to present those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree and diploma programs of the faculty.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Mathematical Sciences please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Sciences in Actuarial Science, Computer Science, Computing with Accounting, Financial Mathematics, Mathematics with Economics, Pure Mathematics, and Statistics, and Diploma in Computer Sciences and Statistics programs. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you and all and severally to the degree and diploma programs of the University for Development Studies.
May I now invite students of the Faculty of Mathematical Sciences, first class in the following program. BAc Actuarial Science, Ajay Mark in the titles, Odro Godfred, BAc Financial Mathematics, Yebua Richard, BAc in Mathematics with Economics, Abdullahi Karim Sulumaina, Apia Richard, Fusheni Abdul Majid.
Graduates of the Faculty of Mathematical Sciences, please turn your tassels from right to left. Thank you. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Earth and Environmental Sciences to present those students of the faculty who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree programs of the faculty.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Earth and Environmental Sciences please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the faculty who have successfully completed degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Earth Science, and Environmental Science programs. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit to you all and severally to the degree programs of the University for Development Studies.
May I invite the first class student of the Faculty of Earth and Environmental Science, BSc in Earth Science, to come forward for a handshake. He is the person of Nyatechi Ebenezer Dodo. Nyatechi Ebenezer Dodo.
F and environmental.
F and environmental. You are finished.
Please, all graduates of the Faculty of Earth and Environmental Science, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the School of Business and Law to present those students of the faculty who have successfully completed their degree programs in this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree programs of the school.
Will the graduating students of the School of Business and Law please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the School of Business and Law who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Science, Accounting option, and Accounting and Finance option, Bachelor of Arts, Integrated Business Studies of the University for Development Studies. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Arts, and Diploma of the University for Development Studies.
May I invite the first class student in the School of Business and Law to come forward for a handshake. Bachelor of Commerce, Finance option, Agoda, Richmond.
Will all the graduates of the School of Business and Law please turn their tassels from right to left? Congratulations. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Integrated Development Studies to present those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree and diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Integrated Development Studies of the university.
Will the graduating students of the Faculty of Integrated Development Studies please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Integrated Development Studies who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Integrated Development Studies, Environment and Resource option, Social and Development Administration option, Economics option, Entrepreneurship Development option, and Development Communication option, and Diploma in Integrated Community Development. those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list, and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Diploma in Integrated Community Development of the University for Development Studies.
Will first-class students of the Faculty of Integrated Development Studies come for the handshake? We have BA in Development Communication, Ms. Ahu Justina, and BA in Economics, Mr. Agwenyo Koku Benedontus. Please come for the handshake.
Please, graduates of the Faculty of Integrated Development Studies, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. And congratulations. Chairman, I have the honor to invite the Dean of the Faculty of Planning and Land Management to present those students of the faculty who have fulfilled the degree and diploma requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree and diploma programs of the university.
Will graduating students of the Faculty of Planning and Land Management please stand and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you those students of the Faculty of Planning and Land Management who have successfully completed the degree and diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Planning, Real Estate, Land Management, and Development Management, and Bachelor of Arts, Integrated Community Development, and Diploma in Development Management. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts and Diploma in the Development Management of the University for Development Studies.
Please, first-class students of the Faculty of Planning and Land Management, come forward for a handshake. We have BSc Development Management, Vuadu Hubert, and BSc Planning, Dare Vincent. Please come forward.
Please, students of the Faculty of Planning and Land Management, please turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Okay. Members of council and other dignitaries will converge at the VC's lodge from here. Convocation, the media, army band, representatives of the chiefs, and the UDS choir will all converge at the UDS ICC. Thank you.
Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure now to invite the chairman of the University Council to dissolve this assembly.
My Lord, spiritual, reverend traditional rulers, political leaders, Vice Chancellor, convocation, staff, students, and alumni of UDS, members of the diplomatic corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wish on behalf of the University for Development Studies to express our deep appreciation for honoring our invitation of the university to attend this congregation. I wish you a safe journey to your respective destinations, and now declare the congregation dissolved.
Please, the program is still in session. Graduates, it's not time for photo taking. Please, we be on our feet for recession. Follow council. Convocation, please follow council for recession.